Oriole's Hispanic, by the way. It's called that.
For your audio listeners.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got a sombrero on right now. God, that was racist. That was racist. My back is gonna hurt at some point. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's all for the podcast. What's up, installers? We are.
Are you okay?
I don't. We played Gears of War.
I literally beat Gears of War like half an hour ago.
Yeah. It was just too hard for Ariel.
It was too hard for me. I needed to be backseated here.
Anyway, why am I just? This is supposed to be a normal episode because this is being uploaded as if it was a normal episode. But we only did like a week in between, like games. Where usually we do 2, right?
Yeah, because this guy is traveling
to Dubai,
to New Jersey.
Oh yeah, New Jersey,
Dubai.
Yeah. So yeah, we're here a week later after Sifu, but I don't even know why I'm bringing it up because I'm uploading it next week.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Just, a little insight.
Are we uploading next? I thought we were going to delay it by a week so we have something during.
It's next week is the normal.
Is it?
Yes. That's why we're doing it now.
Wait.
Because otherwise our normal recording date would have been next week.
So yeah, we're
like
not.
Next week at the end of Friday.
I'm sorry.
When I say next week, I mean the week.
Yeah, okay. I'm stupid. I don't know the days of the year.
Gears of War Ultimate Edition. That's what we played this past week. It was my suggestion, and we finally did it. Why do I feel like I'm missing something?
I don't know.
Oh wait, this is episode
8.
8. Yeah, this is episode 8. Because 7 was Sifu. 6 was.
Did we count Faith as an episode
No,
number?
we
Yeah,
did
that's
not.
why I don't know. This is
7 because Sifu was 7. Unless I horribly because I put episode 7 on Sifu.
that was also so that was a numbered episode.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Okay.
Sifu was a numbered episode.
I
we
guess
gotta
it's just
hire.
not
We
the
gotta
show.
hire a guy. We have only one staff, and their job is to just tell us what episode.
You're an
we're on.
engineer,
No, that's true,
or
too.
make something that counts.
Oh, a fucking. I don't know the name for them. Like a ticker.
You can't say that word. Anyway,
What?
episode 7 was Sifu. So,
Okay, so this is 8.
This is
Okay.
episode 8. Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
That is the first one. This is the remake or remastered.
Remastered.
Okay, it's the remastered version of the first Gears of War. I guess I'll start. This is a 10 out of 10 game. Gears of War just means a lot to me. I know I'm biased, so like I don't think my 10 out of 10 is serious, but it's the one I'm gonna give. So yeah, I mean it's cool. I like men.
This is one of the manliest
like-
games I've ever played.
I like big men, and I'm not gay, by the way. And yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. I like shooting aliens
Man,
and like roadie running. Yeah. Anyway, let's. Do we want to do you now?
I guess yeah. I don't even give the games I really like a 10.
This is a 10.
Okay. Gears of War. This game was. I don't know. Just playing it in this current year, it doesn't.
If this is anything below a 10, I'm gonna crash the car on the way home.
So I'm safe. Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything to you.
Oh no, we could crash it into your house.
I'm not gonna be on the ground floor. Are you fucking idiot?
Yeah, but like it could demolish the whole thing. Anyways, I don't know. This game doesn't really feel that like it's not bad. It is like the remastered is well made game. I experienced like a single bug throughout the whole thing. It's nothing like I can't really say it's in one direction or another, right?
Yeah.
It's just really just a normal, just like I guess unexceptional would be the word for it.
Wow.
it just a normal.
Why? No,
It's not. It's not
no. If there's a droplet that gets in the fucking PC, it's over.
yeah. Okay. Fine. Listen. I know I'm biased. Just keep saying it. Just whatever. Keep speaking. Keep speaking.
I did enjoy my time playing this game though. I think the shooting felt fine. I really like the optical reload. I think that's the
Optical reload.
optical reload. I
You
really
use your
like
eyes to
the
reload.
active. I do actually. I have to look at the fucking bar.
Yeah. Same.
I really like the active reload. I really like that as a mechanic. But yeah, throughout this, like the whole thing is like, oh yeah, this is a shooter campaign from the early 2000s,
Yeah.
It's not be too hard. It is mid 2000s.
mid 2000s.
2006.
Oh, my fault. But yeah, I would say like a 7 out of 10. You know, personally,
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I feel like
everyone
The
has.
fuck is Angel doing?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just on my phone.
I feel like because to preface this, we just played the campaign because there's
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Well, we did just play campaign.
Oh, I thought you meant like just as in like the time.
Oh, just now.
no,
Yeah.
I mean
No,
like
so, but
we only
we all
played
just-
campaign.
I tried to go to matchmaking.
Yeah, because there's
I used
no
to
one
play
playing.
Gears, not really competitively, but I was on a
You're
team.
sweat.
Was that?
You're a
I
sweat.
did use
Yeah.
to sweat with a team. So shout out to iFlow. I don't think anyone's. I don't think anyone from that.
Your whole
from my
should
friends
send
was-
them this.
Your
video.
whole
No, I don't
clan-
want
your-
to. I don't want to.
Do
I
they
don't
know
want
what
to.
you
I
look
don't-
like?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Your clan pulls up in the fucking comment section for this video.
I mean, hey, it's views, and hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. But anyway, yeah, continue. You said, yeah, we just played campaign. I tried to go into matchmaking, but I guess it's just.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
nobody's playing.
I feel
surprise,
like
surprise.
just judging it based on campaign. I feel like we're just missing a whole another side to this game.
I would say so, but again, that might just be. Like most of my experience is just like through the lens of multiplayer. Like obviously campaigns is fun and stuff like that, but it's usually like a one-off. Like I don't go back to play campaigns, so
So when you score, okay, like, or ignoring like your biases toward the multiplayer, would that score hold up for the campaign?
like man, like if I were to unbiasedly rate this game, it is probably a 7. But that's not the score I'm gonna give. So it's a 10.
I'm just trying to figure out how much you value the campaign by itself. Like,
I mean, I guess I'll put it this way. I actually had this thought. I played Halo, like not recently, but like a while ago with a friend of ours, and like that was a co-op campaign. And if he was like, "Hey, Angelo, play Halo again with me," the first one, Halo Combat Evolved, I'd say no. But if I just randomly, I would rather play the Gears campaign like 10 times over than play Halo again. I know that's maybe like I know people love Halo, and I'm not bagging on Halo, but I just personally like Gears better, and I like the world, I like the weapons, I like the characters, I like the aliens better. So it's like, yeah. So if I'm just saying, like, this is still a positive, like it still ranks highly up on my like thing. Like I might give it an 8, maybe 7 is a little bit too, but yeah, it's like my bias just gives me like an extra 2 points. Like it's just I still really like this game just in general. Yeah, you were
Kanji.
saying, or no, you're done.
I'm done.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. You said 7, right?
Yeah, I said 7.
I'll think about whether or not to enact vengeance.
I like this game.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
this more than Metal Gear. I had I had a better time playing this.
Okay, Kenji, go ahead.
they're just gonna fucking hate me probably.
No, listen. Just to be honest.
Okay,
though.
so I'm gonna preface this. I thought I played this game before going into it.
Yeah, Kenji said he played this game, and then like we were on a Discord call. He was like, I don't remember.
I don't remember
recognize
anything,
anything
yeah.
happening here.
It's like, oh, I know Marcus.
Yeah,
And that was like the only
Marcus.
thing I recognized, like
Yeah,
Marcus. So I must have played. So it was the second one.
probably
I played.
2, yeah.
It was 2. This was over a decade ago, probably.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't really remember what happens in that game either. But I did play that game to completion.
Yeah.
Co-op. So going through this one, it was interesting, like, because I've never played it before, so I
Right,
didn't
right.
have any like
So I'm-
nostalgia or anything.
I'm kind of
for
glad
this.
you hadn't played it before.
So I played on controller, which I normally don't do that for shooting games. So I don't know if that is affecting my score or not, because I do associate Gears as like an Xbox
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
And when I played 2, it was also on Xbox.
yeah.
I thought I was gonna like this game a lot more, just because of what I remembered of my time with 2. Like,
Yeah, you also play you play co-op, so like it's
yeah,
probably some enjoyment.
That might have been
Yeah.
why I enjoyed that so much. But it's funny that you brought up Halo, because that same friend that you brought up who
Yeah.
was playing Halo, I was having this conversation with him earlier.
Okay.
That I had a very similar moment from when I played Master Chief Collection.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how many years ago now.
Yeah.
When it came to PC, I was like, oh man, I really remember liking these games. I'll go play it again. Now I'm playing it. Like, I really don't like these games.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like, I don't dislike
Yeah.
Gears
Or Halo.
or Halo. Well, multiplayer maybe, but
Oh okay. Yeah.
I don't really I didn't touch multiplayer for this, so I can't say anything. The campaign, I don't dislike it, but this is a very middle of the road game for me.
Okay.
Like, it's weird because I see aspects of it that I really do like.
Okay.
Like I do like the world building. Like, I like the aesthetic, like the sort of
Yeah.
like the destroyed city thing. Like, the way they've done it is like very unique to this game. And I do like the ideas for the mechanics, like the active reload, I think, is a cool idea.
Yeah.
But something about the way the game feels, and I think it's not so much I don't know how much of it is just me, because I don't play cover shooters that much.
Right.
So it took a while for me to understand that, like,
It might also just be like this is an older game. Like this game does feel like the clunkiest.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is
The
because
ones I
it's an
played.
early cover shooter specifically. Because
Yeah.
I played the Max Payne games like not too long ago,
Right.
and the old ones for the first time, and I thought those felt fine.
Oh wait, so how old is Max Payne?
Way older than this.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was gonna bro.
So yeah, before I go, I do want to give my
Okay.
ranking.
Yeah. Your score.
I would give it like a 6 out of 10, and the 6 being above average, like 5
Yeah,
is
yeah,
average.
yeah.
So this isn't bad
Yeah,
per
yeah,
se,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just not something I would want to like play again. I don't know. I would be interested in seeing the second one if that is actually as fun as I remembered it, because I don't know how much they
Imagine
improved.
we get to 2 and it's still not the game you played. It's like you played some Phantom Gears
I
of War,
played
like
some
Lost
like
Media.
Gears of War at home.
You played the Polybius of Gears of War.
Oh god.
Anyway, yeah, so 6 out of 10. I'm gonna see, like, it's what I expected. Like, I kind of expected maybe a little lower, even just because, even, like, again, if I'm just trying to remove my personal history with this series, it's like, I think Oriel, it is fairly, like, what is the word that you used? You said, you don't even remember the word you used.
I don't.
just
I
made it
used
up.
it.
It's like, I would say maybe a little
Unexceptional.
Unexceptional. There it is. Like as a campaign, I should say. Like
yeah.
there's a lot of things around. Like I didn't touch the comics or anything. Like, there's like a lot of supplementary material, which I think is interesting. Even though I didn't touch it, but like I know like lore and stuff. I like. I don't know. It's just cool. I like the world. I like the thing. Now, removing my rose tinted glasses a little bit, I hate contextual controls in most games, and so a lot of times, especially when it's like, there's one thing that frustrates me about this game is like, is roadie running, like covering and then like getting out of cover sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really clunky. And like I would get stuck on walls.
Yeah,
I
same.
would run into walls and get stuck on them. I would like exit out of a wall in the direction I didn't want to. So like this game is not buttery smooth.
Yeah,
it's not a buttery smooth experience.
Yeah, I was gonna mention because that was gonna be my biggest complaint.
Yeah.
Is the cover system, and just specifically, not necessarily like when it works, it's fine. It is like a cover shooter, but like yeah, just a contextual. Like you gotta for me, it's space. I play it on keyboard.
Yeah, you
But
play it on keyboard.
You gotta go into cover, like near a wall, right? And then sometimes, like okay, I think I'm near a wall, and I do the roll, and other times. Like, okay, I want to do the roll because it's like, with the berserker or whatever, you got to like bait it into like certain things. And then I go to cover. I had that problem.
Yeah.
I had the problem.
mean, I can see how you would just, you'd hit A too close to the wall.
Yeah, I would hit A too close to the wall.
Like as much as like, sorry, like contextual controls kind of does need to happen on a controller, right?
Yeah.
Like it has to be that way. But yeah, it's, frustrating, definitely. I don't know if this is like a specific Gears thing because I have this kind of problem with like any game with like
They use this style of cover system. Yeah.
or really just like one button just does a lot of things, right? It's like depending on like where you're looking or what you're hovering over or whatever, right? And so sometimes you just you just do things you don't want to. So like Skyrim is the one I can think of. It's like especially again on a controller. Like A picks up and then A steals and A talks to people and A opens doors and A goes into lock picking. Like A just does everything. So it's like it's the interact button. So anyway,
How was your experience with cover?
I would like to, I guess, get into things that you guys didn't like as like I'm trying to go. Well, I didn't like this and this, but I like a lot of things. I actually go as far as to say I like most things. So I'm curious to hear what negatives you guys would bring up.
Well, yeah, the frustrations with the cover system is definitely a lot.
Right.
The things gameplay wise that stick out for me. It's not so much that I dislike a lot of things. I didn't.
Or you don't find them interesting?
Yeah, I don't find that many things exciting in this game. Like it seems. I don't know. Like. I don't know what about it. Like that's gonna be a bit hard for me to discern from while we're talking about this.
Yeah,
because like I'm trying to think of like other games from that era that I play. Because I know like I play like the COD campaigns. Like I replay them pretty regularly from like COD 4 upward.
Yeah,
and those came out around the same time, and I never had issues, which is weird because I could feel like someone or I've seen people have the exact same opinion with like COD 4.
Right,
and I'm trying to say why is that different for me?
You might just like you like military history, don't you? Like
well, COD 4 was Modern Warfare,
but that yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not like a historic.
That's like all like history.
Well, regardless, you like real world military stories. I should maybe versus what like sci-fi or anything.
Yeah, I do like some sci-fi stuff, but. I guess the way they presented the conflict in this game didn't catch me that much. It was almost like...
Yeah, because I had it's like it felt like you just dropped in.
For me, it was like, it's very dude bro, like military, like... like that sort of like, I don't know, like a kind of campy military movie almost, but like played straight. Which is like it seems a little... like everyone's like a caricature almost.
Barry, do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Or I don't even think he says that, but it's something. They just.
But that's just Marcus, ain't it? Like I feel like everybody else kind of doesn't play it straight. Like there was this one moment where, like the big giant thing with the rocket, the Brumat, and then like Baird is like talking to me, Marcus. He's like, "Hey guys, Brumac's gone," and then he looks in the
I like that part.
And he goes, "Oh shit!" Marcus is the one.
There's some moments I like, but like, I don't know. So much of it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't find it like compelling in any way. The story.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the characters. I like the game. So it's like, I don't know. It hits for me. I guess I don't know what it is. I guess the testosterone hits for me. I don't know how much of it is like actually just.
One thing I do like about the way the story is told is just like, since it is like, I guess I don't want to say inspired by COD specifically, because there's so many campaigns at that time kind of ripped off like the COD 4
Right.
storytelling. That it does a very good job of like leading from one act to the next.
Right, right.
Like I could easily see someone just playing through it in one continuous session.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Oriel,
Oh, like what negatives?
Huh?
Are you saying negatives? Like
yeah, well, just anything because I don't want to. Like, if you leave me alone to talk about this
just
game,
gonna
I'm
glaze
just
this
gonna
game?
glaze the fuck out of this game.
okay.
So it's like I need pushback. I
So-
need like what do you want me to say? Like
don't
everything about this
know.
game is perfect. Well, actually no, because I think
don't
Gears of War
know
3 is good.
if this is personal,
Okay.
a personal thing, but I didn't get lost, but I had a hard time at points discerning where was forward. I feel like this game is just like a straight line,
Yeah.
but like at times, like because things aren't highlighted, like specific doors or whatever, and like they aren't.
There
really,
was no yellow paint for
Yeah,
you.
there wasn't no yellow paint. There's like nothing really like there's nothing that stands out that as
From the
from
the
far away
environment.
that's
Uh, the-
interactive.
the
I
environment.
felt like an idiot when
Uh-huh.
was it the lab, like Marcus's dad's?
Yeah, the estate or
Yeah,
whatever. Or
like-
the lab specifically.
Yeah, when you're finding or you're looking for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh.
they're like, it's like hidden behind something. So I was like destroying all the barrels and stuff. And then when I
Really?
walked into that room and there was just a prompt, I'm like, God damn it. Like I felt like I thought like, they're gonna make you like look for it.
Well,
Yeah, but like I did figure it out. Just like at points, I just like was kind of hitting my head against the wall, just pressing.
I
E at
do
every
know
door.
what you mean. The environmental indicators aren't particularly like like in your face.
Yeah, just and kind of
or pretty much
melt in.
non-existent. It's just
Yeah.
like it's just a door.
I didn't
that doesn't
have-
really look like.
So much trouble finding progression.
Uh-huh.
I had trouble discerning what was like interactable and not like when it comes
Yeah.
to like doors and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
that-
Because
yeah,
there's
that's-
some doors that you kick open, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
that
I'm
was
like-
my main thing.
And there was
yeah.
like some doors just baked into the environment.
Yeah.
And I would walk up to them, but it's not a real
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, and it's like not even just like yellow paint thing, but it's like other games either there's like does like a little highlight, or like they kind of obviously one thing is like textured
Yeah.
differently, or like has a different little color to it to show like you can interact with it.
I don't know if that's a remaster thing because I'm sure they touched the lighting at some point because sometimes
Yeah.
games would back then especially or maybe older than that
Yeah.
but would have like the interactables be shaded differently.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I can't remember. I played through this game like once before under 360, before like the remastered, and I do know it just looks different. Like I remember like in the not Ultimate Edition, it just looks like way darker. Like I just remember it looking way darker than what we have now. I don't know. I guess like I did do what you guys said. Like I would go up to doors, checking if it was an interactable or not. But I guess
I wouldn't say like that would be a decision why I scored it as low as I did. I was just
Yeah,
like,
just-
it's just kind of like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
this is
no,
the thing
I
that
know.
happened that it's like, oh, this is like I guess kind of annoying. And I feel also it doesn't like it's modern games like the yellow paint. There's like fucking waypoints. Like everything is like telling you, like kind of just
there's waypoints in newer Gears. There's like it's just straight up just.
And also, like these problems don't really happen in moments that like it's time sensitive, so it doesn't really.
Right.
yeah.
It's not like gonna cause you to die or whatever.
Yeah. It's not a lot of time sensitive things, anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even like the ones where it's like, oh, the using a hammer of dawn or whatever. It's like, oh, you have way more than enough time to do it. I guess at the very end where you have like less than a minute to get to the thing or whatever. But even then, is like you have like
You
ample
could
time.
Ignore most of the enemies.
Yeah, I was shooting at them. You saw me shoot at them.
Yeah, we saw you do that. So you guys agree it's a 10 out of 10?
I guess another like. I guess a lot of reason I probably scored it this low is just like I don't play cover shooters.
Okay, wait. Actually, I did want to talk because I don't. Besides Gears, I don't really know what other cover shooters.
Would you call
I would-
Mass Effect?
Mass
a
Effect has
cover
like
Oh, really?
tried to copy that, yeah, or at least two.
At
did,
least I
2 and
remember
3.
2. Like I was doing. Those
No, you're
things.
right. Like there's cover and there's shooting, but like,
Yeah,
is it enough to be like a cover shooter? Like Gears of War is a cover shooter. Like,
Yeah,
is that-
yeah. Like textbook. I don't know. Can you like run cover to cover in Mass Effect
Yeah,
2?
yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just.
And 3, like there's a whole turret section where you have to like they
Yeah.
tell you to go run cover to cover.
Division also uses like
I like Division.
a cover system. Yeah.
I like Division.
Splinter Cell Blacklist uses a similar cover system, but that one's way fucking fat. That not meant to be like these bulky
Yeah,
dudes. So
yeah.
it's fast as fuck.
I don't know. I guess I like cover shooters. I like third person games. So third person shooters. I think for the most part I prefer third person shooters versus first person. I think.
Like so much like because I don't really play cover shooters.
Yeah.
It's very ingrained in me to not be standing directly behind cover.
Huh. Interesting.
Like I will be like offset, but like far away from cover, so I'm still blocked. I'm still being shielded.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
But
like,
you're not
up against
actually
it.
behind.
Yeah. I think a lot of that just has to do with like
The games you played.
Yeah, I'm like in something like Max Payne, where there's no hard cover system. That's
Right.
more optimal generally to be like that, because you're technically obscured more while
Yeah.
still being able to shoot. But in this game, because of how much it penalizes you for moving, and I don't know if it's being in cover itself decreases spread or something.
No,
But
I don't think so.
I found a lot of the time I must just be moving a lot while I'm shooting that,
Right.
Because I found myself like when I'm in cover being much more accurate than when I'm not in cover, or like the spread reticle being a lot smaller.
Even when you're standing still.
I don't know if I'm
Like
standing
outside of
perfectly
cover?
still. That's what I'm thinking. Like I might just be moving to stick slightly.
Yeah, I think that's just instinctual. Like you play Call of Duty or something.
Yeah.
You're just like you're gonna be moving anyways because you're mostly 100% accurate
Because
while moving, and you want like
it wasn't until like I didn't notice that until like maybe about like halfway through the game.
Uh-huh.
I want to say, and then when I started actually just using the cover system, I found things were dying much faster.
Right.
yeah. For me, it was just survivability. Like you can't really just stay out of cover that long. You're just gonna get blown up.
I guess I don't know. I think I've.
You can run. You don't have to be like hard cover though to not die. You can just
Yeah.
kind of be behind something.
Oh, I guess while shooting, right? Because if it's just like stand still and shoot,
I'm actually kind of now. I kind of want to. I kind of want to see. I mean, I saw a little bit of how you played it. You played like a maniac. I was just curious how.
but it was just with the wretches because they punish you for being covered and standing still. So it's like okay,
you just. Well, if you had a Nasher, if you had a shotgun, you didn't even have to.
I had a shotgun. I
you
dropped it.
didn't. You had
no,
a
no. I like
Lancer and a long shot.
early in my playthrough.
Right. Well, I guess weapons. What did you guys use for the most part?
The sniper and I do like I do like the shotgun.
Yeah.
I like the. I don't know. Like I want to say I like the sniper. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the amount of time it takes to even with the active reload.
Uh-huh.
The amount of time it takes to cycle the bolt or whatever was a little bit made it a little bit
It
not
does
fun.
take
for
a
me.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I use the sniper and the
The
shotgun a lot.
headshot is very satisfying though.
Yeah, I think I've said before. Gears of War has my favorite headshot sounds or effect. It's just wet, squishy pop.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I use mostly the Lancer.
Yeah, I mean it's valid.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah, I always had a Lancer on me. Then I switched from the secondary was mostly the shotgun, and then sometimes the long rifle. But whenever it was like I'm outside of the sections where I would deem them necessary, I would just go back to shoddy.
yeah.
And then I like I guess their equivalent of the Deagle, whatever, like the big
Bolt
fat.
Hawk?
Yeah, the Bolt Hawk.
That's a revolver.
I
I think I'm just multiplayer brained, so like seeing Ariel with a lancer and a long shot, both equipped at the same time is like what the fuck are you doing? So my loadout for most of it was long shot and then Nasher, and then I used the pistol. I really like the pistol in this game because it's still like it almost takes the place of a lancer once you like if you pick up a long shot or a boom shot or any of the other power weapons, because the pistol could kill things just as easily as a lancer.
Yeah.
You just have less ammo. I thought you would have liked the pistol too, like not the bolt hog, because I don't know if the fire rate is uncapped, but you could go crazy with the pistol.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like as soon as I picked up the bolt talk, I was like, oh, I like this, and it mostly just had that for most of my playthrough.
Yeah. Anyway,
One thing that I found kind of disappointing in the weapons was the lancer, the chainsaw function.
I never used that. I never used that.
I remember. Again, this is like probably because of like me misremembering Gears 2. I don't know if Gears 2 improved this in any way.
I think I know what you're going to complain about. Go ahead.
Yeah, like it didn't feel satisfying to pull off.
Yeah.
Both visually and also like it never lines up correctly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, like because I remember it being like this like really cool thing.
No, they definitely improved like that, like the execution, like everything, and even just like using it. Like I remember, at least in Gears 3, like as much as I don't want to keep jumping to Gears 3, but like it's a very big like vroom animation, and then it's like a really long, and then the person's yelling, and then
I also found the using it kind of inconsistent.
Yeah, like
where I would try to rev the thing, but it wouldn't register for whatever reason.
I experienced kind of the same in the beginning, and then I just never did it again.
Yeah, it just made me like by the time I hit the last like chapter 5 or act 5, whatever, I just stopped doing it entirely.
I stopped there in chapter 1.
I was like, the only time I ever did it is when I accidentally pressed the melee button with it equipped.
No, straight up like the straight up melee with like the pistol or the shotgun, like melee without the chainsaw is just more effective because the melee just one shots wretches too. So it's like you don't even need
in multiplayer. Is it any different?
And
you
talking about the chainsaw or melee?
Meleeing in general, like it's about
the same.
Like it's just better to just use a normal melee over a chainsaw.
100%, because you're walking forward, like you can't run, right? So you're walking forward with the chainsaw, and someone is behind cover, and they're just gonna shoot you.
Okay, I thought it would give you like iframes or something.
No, absolutely not. It's like chainsawing in multiplayer is disrespectful.
What?
It's like you managed to.
It's like an execution.
It's like the teabagging.
It's so fun too. Oh god, going back to Gears 3, it's really fun because you would have like wall bounce battles and. Like you'd have the shotgun and you'd be fighting each other, and then I just remember I was fighting this dude, and then the dude mid fight pulled out a lancer and revved the chainsaw and killed me, and I just felt I felt so disrespected, but it was so fun. But anyway,
one thing I noticed with the chainsaw was that if you held it like in the ready position, that certain environmental things you could break them by walking up to them.
Oh, I didn't.
So like. I guess it does like the most minuscule amount of damage, or at least to props it does.
Yeah.
Because I never found a use for that.
Yeah,
I kind of like that detail. It's like, oh, this is like...
You can quickly break things.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, it's like still counts as me attacking, even though I'm not really swinging the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A piece of tech I found by accident.
Yeah.
Is if you fuck up your active reload... And because you can't switch, you can't cancel it.
Yeah.
Unless you pick up an ally, then it just restarts.
You do that. That happens when you pick up ammo too, I think.
Oh.
But like you can do things to kind of restart the reload.
Okay.
You just interrupt yourself. Also, like how many times are you picking up allies where you would like?
But there's a problem.
Yeah, I just found this by accident.
Oh fuck! I fucked up an active reload. Let me.
Well, Dom is gonna be down most likely.
I guess that's true. The AI in this game
that was the next thing I was gonna say.
Atrocious.
Dom sucks.
So it did help when Angel told me I don't have to res him.
Yeah.
Because there was a moment early on that I thought he died.
Yeah.
And I thought that caused me to fail.
Right.
So I guess I misunderstood what actually caused the game over there.
Gotcha.
Oh no! If he dies, you do have to restart. But
so he can die.
Oh, yes. I've never seen him.
Yeah, no,
I literally left him alone.
Because normal stuff. I know this because it was the berserker that went into him, and then did like the swing attack while I was next to him, and he like killed him.
So
Actually,
Huh.
I guess he
He
died
can
early
die.
on my playthrough, and that just like, oh shit, this has now become Ashley.
but this
Gotcha.
is not a normal occurrence. Like, cause in the normal firefights, like they'll just ignore him or whatever.
Now, because that happened early on to me, I just assumed this was gonna be a reoccurring thing.
Right.
So like until like I don't know, maybe chapter 3 is when you told me that it's like, oh, I don't actually have to res him
Yeah.
all the time. And I'm like, oh,
I don't like. I went through the entire game ignoring downed allies.
a lot of my deaths early on,
Trying to
especially, were
save
trying to
him.
save him.
Yeah.
That's when like I know I found out it's like because I was doing the shit. I was in the fucking. I think I did that wrong, but I was in the fucking thing, and I think I misunderstood what to do. But I thought I had to like knock down the pillars in the room with the berserker, and it was like a skyline.
The first one or the second? Like
The
in the
second
gardens?
one.
In the
The one
gardens?
with
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I had knocked.
That fight was kind of annoying.
I thought I had to knock down the pillars, like all of them, to do something. But I think I could have just done it whenever.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
They're like that's like. I was doing that. It's like that's when I figured out. I was like, "Oh, Dom could die," because I just been ignoring him.
Yeah.
Like the whole playthrough is like, "Oh, okay, I guess I just don't have to worry about this guy."
Yep.
I guess bring up the boss fights. Like, actually, I like them. Actually,
Yeah, I think.
I thought there were. It's weird because like I don't really associate this.
Which boss fights? I know this Ram at the end.
Ram,
the
this is the
big
broom
spider
mob.
guy.
The
spider
spider guy.
It's the spider. Remember in the mines? Not the spider. What was it?
Mines?
It's like a bug thing. Yeah.
Oh, the corpser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corpser, and then there's like the guy that charges at you that you have to use
Not the berserker. Oh, yeah, berserker.
Yeah.
I guess I never really thought of them as boss fights, but I guess that makes sense. They are boss fights.
It's like it's not something I typically associate with like shooters,
Yeah.
especially like more recent ones.
Uh-huh.
So I thought it was neat that they were there.
There's
and
like enemies.
there's
like
like
that.
some more of a puzzle element to the, not that it's very difficult. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's a,
Yeah,
a-
but
a
it's
something
change
different.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like in the world's like they're just conventional weapons don't work on those things. So
Yeah, for the most part. So you need
then you do
the
some-
Hammer of Dawn. You guys like the Hammer of Dawn?
Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
the Hammer
It is a weapon in multiplayer you pick up.
Is it bad?
Like, not really. Like it's bad if you try to run up to someone and use it because you're gonna kill yourself too. But it's a power weapon, right? Like power weapons is what dictate kind of the flow of the game, right? If like one team grabs all the power weapons, you're kind of fighting an uphill battle. So, and Hammer of Dawns can kill from behind cover. Like
right.
Like so, if someone's like, if you see the beam coming at you, even if you're in cover, you just get the fuck out because you're gonna die. So no, it's not bad. It's just you gotta know when to use it. Same thing with any of the other power weapons. Well, did you guys pick up many of the other weapons or?
Well, I
Not
think
really,
I used.
no.
I think I used all of them at one point.
I didn't use the
the
launcher, whatever the boom guy.
boom shot?
Yeah, I never used
I
that.
used it. I used it once. I didn't like it, then threw it away.
You guys use the torque bow at all?
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
the torque bow. You guys like the torque bow?
It's all right.
It's all right. I didn't
I like it a
quite
lot.
enjoy it. Like I used it once and then I put it down.
I like the sniper more.
Yeah.
I did like it for. I did like to use it when given opportunity for like the guys behind the MG.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're useful for the guys.
The way I handled that was that the sniper,
you can shoot their legs.
yeah, there's like a very small
Yeah.
part of their hitbox that sticks out.
It's weird too because
It's so specific.
it is very specific, and I'm kind of getting at. I don't think the shield goes above their heads,
but
it
it
still
doesn't
blocks
count.
their
yeah,
head.
Yeah.
they're invulnerable in their head. Like there was at one point where I was kind of maybe I wasn't like exactly like perpendicular. I was like maybe at a slight angle, but I could still like their head was straight up open, and because they were shooting at Dom, and like but like the reticule was not red, so it was just like. There's nothing in between me and your head, and it's just like you're invincible.
It's blocked by their alien god or something.
They're
Is that something that's different in the later games? Do you know?
I remember headshotting people from turrets.
Okay.
So I was like, huh,
Yeah, that was kind of like the turrets. Were kind of annoying at times.
my back is killing me.
I didn't really like using the turrets because there's no sight.
Yeah,
on
there
there?
is no sight. There's no
kinda-
sight. There's no
Yeah.
reticle.
Yeah.
You gotta like
That's what
start shooting, and then you gotta use that.
You gotta use it like a fire hose.
And I'm just like, why the fuck did the aliens use this? Like, why did they make it? Like,
they have reticules in their eyeballs.
Yeah, that's my only assumption.
Yeah.
Okay, so, why do they speak English? What's the purpose of them speaking English?
Well, how
It's
else
like
are
Star
they?
Trek.
How else are they gonna communicate?
Well, they would have their.
How are you gonna shit talk to aliens?
Do
You
you
don't know
want
what
me
you're
to-
saying.
How much spoilers do we want to go into?
I don't
Not
mind at all.
Yeah, but like I'm going to make you play the other games.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I think I know where this is going,
Oh,
so I'd
okay.
rather not. But I'd still rather not go into
Okay, so
spoilers.
as long as there's a reason, because like I'm
Kind of,
thinking,
yeah, a little bit.
like I'm thinking, like
think
why
that
you
much
come
of it.
here?
Like a lot of sci-fi media.
Yeah, a lot of
just
stuff
has-
in media just have them.
Yeah.
and they're not like speaking full on sentences minus the one, but they're just kind of hissing at you. Wait, you played muted, so you don't even know
I
what it
didn't
sounds
play
like.
muted.
You-
I
oh,
just,
okay.
I just
Okay, did you think that they were speaking like perfect English?
not perfect English.
So, but you heard them speak.
Yeah, I heard them speak.
Okay,
And, like
yeah.
I know, like,
So
it's
they're, like,
what's the
hissing
purpose?
at
Like,
you.
it's like, oh, I'm giving them information about what I'm gonna do,
Oh, yeah, true.
and so instead of just speaking in their own language.
I think in this, like, they don't. I don't know how much like time has passed. I think they know they're intelligent, but there was like a line, like in the beginning of chapter 5, where they were like, "Oh damn!" Like they knew what we were doing, or blah blah blah. Like, so
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
they, I don't know, maybe they don't know they're intelligent or whatever. No, they have to because like they're making weapons.
They're making
I
weapons.
think it was more like
Anyway.
like how much of the plan
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
or like how it even was relayed.
Hey, speaking about the plant, so like they learned the plan because they had like another soldier who was
It was
there.
just some random.
Yeah, she was there coincidentally, and the comms just go all ways into every single person,
Listen.
and then like
Doesn't.
there's some Randy guy like 20 feet underground.
He was just on the same frequency. He was our part
Yeah,
of the team.
He was part of the
he was backup, but he got lost.
We
and
left
then-
him behind. He was second
yeah,
dom.
Yeah. So oh that hard. Yeah. How did you guys feel about that hard hitting death in the beginning?
Oh no!
It was so it was like yeah, it's like it was so expected.
Can I? I don't. I'm hoping you guys maybe will forget this. I just want to talk about it, even though it's maybe a little spoiler. So that guy's name is Anthony Carmine.
I remember Carmine.
He has 2 brothers, or there will be more brothers, Carmine brothers, and it's just a thing with them. It's like a reoccurring gag.
I see.
They will just die.
I felt like it's like no, it was like I saw the dude
To anybody
and
else who played Gears of War 3, don't say anything. Anyway,
yeah,
it's just a gag. If it's a guy with like they're just gonna die. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Like
I probably won't remember. I felt like it's if it's as obvious as this one, it's like it's not really that much of a spoiler.
No, actually, I know how he or that one guy dies in 2. It's maybe not so much treated as a gag.
Yeah,
as
I
it
think
is-
I remember that.
Oh, so you did play 2?
Yeah, I did play
So
2,
you
yeah.
did play 2 because
Yeah.
no, I guess it was tragic. It was
Well,
a
I'm
little
gonna-
I
tragic.
remember it being brutal.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
I'm gonna forget about this.
He's gonna forget about it. Doesn't matter. It's not really spoilers, but and they're kind of minor characters, all things considered. I don't think you even know. You don't learn Anthony's name in this game, at least in the campaign. You can. The only reason why I know that is because you can, like in multiplayer, you can put on like
The
character.
different
Yeah, you
characters,
can put on
yeah.
the different, and then the guy's name is Anthony Carmine. so it is what it is.
But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I guess we're going into a plot a bit. Unless we want to talk about anything more gameplay wise.
I guess not gameplay wise, but like music wise. I really did not like the score at all. It's like the most
I
nothing
don't
score.
remember. Like, cause I was watching YouTube videos most of it, but like even like when I was, I just can't remember the music. It's just like this generic.
It's very generic military movies.
yeah, like
I like
military
the-
movie score.
The Gears theme though is cool.
Which one is the Gears theme?
It's like, oh god, you're gonna make me do it. It's
Yeah,
like,
sing it right now.
dun dun. This was my phone. Just
Come on, Angelo, you're Filipino.
okay,
You're letting down your
while he's doing that,
everyone you
while
know.
he's doing that, I do like the audio cues for when a battle ends.
oh god, no! I want the big.
Wah.
I don't know if I can remember when that plays in the game, to be honest.
Well, like this is obviously the full version, but it's
Yeah.
like there's that build up, and then I don't know. I like I don't know how much of it is just me just. Like I played this in middle school / high schools, or like Gears of War was such a big thing for me during that time period. So it's like I don't know how much of it is just me fucking.
I think part of my annoyance
sucking
is
its
that
dick.
it was reusing a lot of the same score for most of the
I will
fights.
say as I didn't pay attention to the music anyways either.
No, because like I started noticing it.
Uh-huh.
It was like driving me insane. I'm
Oh,
like, these
okay.
horns are gonna be ingrained in my like. I'm not. I
There's
cannot.
a lot of horns.
Like I cannot tell you what it sounded like, but the second I hear it, it's gonna come back.
It's like
It's gonna haunt me.
I know what you mean. Everything
it's like you're getting your sleeper agent activation.
everything you guys bring up, I know exactly what you mean. I refuse to let it hinder my score though.
Like-
so, it is what it is.
I think if they had like maybe two more, like one or two more like
Instruments?
battle tracks, like that would be, you know, just break it up a little bit. I do like the audio cues for like when the fight ends or whatever, or when there's a checkpoint. I thought
yeah.
that was a cool way of doing that.
Yeah.
It's like there's more feedback than just like looking at the screen.
How do you guys?
You know, I didn't notice that because a lot of times I didn't know when fights were over. I guess it was just probably
There was like a sting
Yeah.
whenever a fight ends.
Huh.
So, yeah. Well,
You're supposed to be audio person.
you are the audio person. You're
I'm
the music
sorry.
guy. Even
I was listening. I was fucking.
On an audio person sabotaging his audio experience of the
I
game.
know.
watching fucking.
Watching, but not
YouTube.
you didn't have
watching?
to listen to the
Tell
YouTube
us what
video.
you're watching, Ariel.
I think at one point I watched like a Wolfie VGC
I have
video.
no idea what the fuck that
It's
is.
just Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon, yeah.
doubles. He was talking about.
How
I
it's
think
better than singles.
no.
I think
Anyway, he's wrong
so
when he says that. By the way,
what was? Oh yeah, how do you guys like the Locusts?
design wise,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm asking design wise.
All right, like I don't really fuck with like the Star Trek alien is just dude with funny head.
But it's a funny body.
I get the Locust is like just the humanoid ones, right?
Well, Locust is a species.
All,
So like even the corpsers and the
Okay,
krill
yeah,
and
the
everything.
generic grunt ones. I
Yeah.
don't
yeah,
really fuck with too
I
much.
like it when like I like the wretches. They're scrunkly little guys.
But their bodies are like scaly.
Oh wow, they put
It's
a
not
lot
just-
of that.
it's
The
not
makeup
just their
department went
heads.
crazy with this.
Yeah, like
not
I
just their
understand
heads.
why, because they were the enemy faction you have to play as.
Yeah, because multiplayer has to be.
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
unless you're gonna do like humans versus
Like
humans.
There's a-
asymmetrical.
There's a fun fact. There's so they get a little more crazier when it comes to body types in later games. And then there's one specific one that you can still play as in multiplayer. I think it's called Krantis. I think it's called. I don't know where. I'll look it up. But I do remember it being like a problem or like just a point of. That's definitely not what it is.
Is it like when?
Cantus.
Is it like when like?
So their hitboxes are smaller.
Oh, it's like
it is.
Oddjob.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it is actually smaller or it's perceived smaller because they're thinner. And then I remember in Gears of War 3, it would just be a point of the community just complaining. Like whenever someone is using the skin, it's like the try hard skin because you're dodging better than everybody else. So
Yeah. Even if it's like the same hitboxes on a smaller body, it's still like they're still like mess with me personally.
yeah, like visually.
Like,
Anyways, I think as we go through the series, I don't know. I really like them. I don't know how much of it is just. It came to me at a vulnerable time in my life where I was a sponge to just things, and But I do genuinely like the Corpsers and the Brumac and like the big ones.
Yeah.
I like General Ram. General Ram's cool as fuck.
who's in KI?
He was in KI. This or Halo, Kenji.
What?
This or Halo.
Fuck. Are we talking about just campaign or multiplayer?
No, just campaign.
Just campaign.
I haven't played Halo campaign. I think this personally.
I'm leaning towards this, but mostly just aesthetically.
Okay, I do. So I do. So I do like sci-fi, but I'm not like. I don't like clean. I don't know what I'm saying. Like you know how in Starfield, certain like spaceports are just. They kind of look like a hospital,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Like it's just really
You like gritty future.
not necessarily. Well, yes, but it's only gritty because this is like a destroyed city.
Mm-hmm.
But I like, we're on a different planet, and we obviously have sci-fi weapons. We have like sci-fi ships or like airplanes or helicopters and vehicles. But it's like the architecture is like stone, right? It's like it's still stone.
Oh,
There's,
okay,
like,
yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
roads. Like it's still like familiar to what we have now.
Yeah.
But just, with sci-fi stuff rather than just straight like Mass Effect. Like I like Mass Effect, but
That's something I can't think of any other thing aside from Gears that has like this sort of like I don't know where the fuck like where did the U.S. government steal their architecture ideas from? Is it Greeks or
it's
the
like
Romans?
Greco something.
Yeah, like
I'm not an architecture, so I don't really
like,
know.
like that sort of aesthetic
Yeah,
applied to a futuristic
I'm gonna be
thing.
real with you. I thought this was Earth. Is it not Earth?
It's not Earth.
I did not know that.
It's the planet Sarah.
I did not know that.
You would know that
if I paid attention.
yeah.
I did space out at times. I'm gonna be real.
Well, anyway, I say pay attention, but like, it's literally the opening monologue when you open the game.
Bro.
Like the queen is like, the people of Sarah, blah blah blah, thought they were safe.
Yeah, I just thought people. Yeah, so I was just gonna. So the gear, like they're bigger for a reason, right? Are they just?
I think they're just
They
dudes.
just bulked up.
They just bulk.
They're just dudes.
Okay. They're just dudes. They're just
you
bulky
with a good enough regiment can look like that.
They're like twice the size. They're twice the width and twice the height of like I guess the. What
you know
are they
what's
called?
crazy? I think they look kind of thinner here too.
Huh.
I think they get kind of bigger, or at least like just beefier as the series progresses.
Bro, none of them had necks.
Yeah,
You don't need them. That's a weak point.
It's just no. They do have necks. It's just crazy, crazy
like-
strong. I don't know. I kind of like how even like the smart one, Alex Bear,
Yeah. Like fixes.
he's
things.
still like the most fit person on this planet if he were to just show up here. Like he's still just
I do like how bulky everyone is. It does make them
Yeah.
feel a lot tougher.
yeah. And I don't think they're not super soldiers. They're just guys.
Yeah.
I just thought.
I did like some of the chatter amongst them.
I like the squad.
Yeah, no, same here. This felt like very much high school banter, kind of.
Oh, I mean, yeah, a little bit. It's just dudes. It's just dude. It is dude bro banter a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. I don't know. It's fun. I like it. It's makes me want to go out into a war zone. With the boys.
I think I like Coltrane the best. I think it was my
He's
favorite.
cool.
Favorite one of the four. I think
Out of everybody, I like everybody. Funnily enough, like I like everybody more than I like Marcus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Marcus
he's like
is
you
just-
just like.
But
no.
he's just like stereotypical.
No.
He's like, what's up?
Okay. I hate Dom.
Okay,
Just 'cause-
yeah.
I don't know how much of that is because how many fucking times he goes
It's
down
part-
in,
I'm
in,
sure
in
it's part of
gameplay.
it.
Okay, Marcus
Because of
like is.
But
the
I cannot
straight
tell you
man.
a single thing about Dom.
And like Marcus
He
is
just
the straight
likes
man
Marcus.
of like the.
Yeah, of the group.
Yeah, and then Dom is just nothing.
Dom is he's the Lancer. He's like the second in command, so he just kind of has to be the backup for Marcus. And then I feel like he's just an extension of Marcus, just like I don't know. It's really
only-
the characters. The highlights really is it's Baird and Cole.
Yeah.
Those guys are just I like them
The
a lot.
only representation I get in 2006.
At least you got one. I think I'm still waiting on mine. It's 2024. What the fuck? But anyway, yeah, I like the characters. I don't know. Do we want to go into my vid real quick? I don't know how
Yeah,
much.
I guess
of
we
it-
could put this on while we keep talking.
Yeah. So here we go. I am. Oh, I'm using.
You
We'll talk about
you
it.
fucked up that shot.
Okay,
bro.
listen. I will say there was a little bit of a
What the fuck was that?
there is a little bit of what do you call it? Readjustment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like going back to shooting on a controller. Always leaves me weird feelings. Like I genuinely felt uncomfortable playing a little bit, but I after the first level or first chapter, I was fine. But anyway, yeah, like look, it's the architecture, it's like stone, there's tiles, but like we're wearing like future armor, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one.
Space Marine kind of does this too, like in certain planets. Space Warhammer 40K, it's like some of their like I guess like I don't want to call them gothic or anything. It's just or that might actually be the term, but I don't know.
Like it. Like I don't know.
What?
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say 19th century architecture, but that's just wrong. I think.
Oh, do you know? There's better examples, but like the tech for grenades. I think it's way better in like later games, but you could do it too. You know how like throwing it and aiming it takes a while, but then if you just hit right trigger, he just kind of like tosses it.
Yeah.
What you do is you hit right trigger and immediately hit the aim button, so you can kind of like you can get the quickness of throwing
Like quick
it.
scoping,
It's like a
with
little bit,
grenade.
yeah, a little bit. But you can get more air. You don't get exactly the same curve, but like you can aim it a little higher and it's quicker. So it's like a mix between. Anyway, not very. Well, it was a little useful a little bit sometimes in the thing. Oh, because how did you feel about like our Asian rap being the first to go?
I didn't care about any of
he was just
the early guys.
Yeah, he just there was we were on the way to pick up Baird, so the Kim needed to go.
He
Other than
got
that,
off
honestly-
screened. You don't even see the guy.
What? He didn't get off screen.
Did he not?
The fuck? There was a huge dramatic moment where he gets stabbed in the gut.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the guy that was like. I was thinking of the guy that Coltrane's like. You see in the thing is like, oh shit, that was so and so. I forgot his name.
Oh no, I was asking Kenji about our Asian rep. And
I didn't. What the fuck do
anyway.
my phone cases?
Yeah, they
It
can't.
was
see
really
that.
great for the audio listeners. And the,
Yeah.
Like, it just comes off, and this like, anyways.
I'll be honest. I don't know what else to say about this game.
I was just gonna so the whole point, right? The whole thing was we need MacGuffin. We need
you have the MacGuffin.
we have this MacGuffin. We need to go to this point and activate MacGuffin, and then is it not? It's like we just got to go to the mines.
You have a weapon, but you need like data to know where to fire or like know where to audit, like where the weapon needs to go.
Right. Oh, we have the
So
first,
you just need to map. They just need to map out the locust tunnels. That's
yeah.
really it.
As we had the resonator, we go. You need it to map out the locust tunnel. It didn't work.
It was a little.
It didn't work, but conveniently,
Yeah.
Barrett like picked up this thing that had part of like the thing. I was like, oh, we gotta go here instead. It was just very, like, it obviously, it was
Like, look, this is sci-fi, but this kind of looks like January 6th. Well, you know, the there's columns and
but that's your first thought.
That's your first thought. Yeah, just
yeah. I mean, this does look like someplace in DC, don't it?
I guess.
Anyway,
yeah, no, just I guess it was very convenient. It's like, oh, it's meant for like to keep the story going. It's like, oh, we got to go to
Look,
the
the
Phoenix
writing-
estate.
isn't great.
It's very dry. Like it's very like objective. You have to do thing.
And then thing doesn't work. Do X,
So do
another
other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Which I guess makes sense for a military story.
Yeah, but it's like certain things like Arlo brought up, like RAM with like that random cog with the that was just getting broadcasted, the conversation between Anya and the squad, and it's like, who is this guy, and why is he down there with Ram, and like why does he have an open channel to what should be a very private conversation,
And so it's just to drive the story more, right? Just like to get them.
We didn't have a reason for them to be there, so we have to make one up now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I think, and it's fine for like
It's a very functional story.
yeah.
Which I guess is like typical.
Oh,
of a lot
I am AFK currently in the
yeah.
video.
It's time to. Oh, it didn't fuck up.
Oh, because this is the
we're
VLC.
using VLC. Yeah.
Instead of
Okay.
news media.
I guess like that type of storytelling is probably very typical of a lot of
I feel like a lot of-
military shooter games. Of
Yeah,
this
especially like
time.
It's
early.
just, you just need things to do, right? You just need a.
Like COD is not much
Look
better.
at Dom is actually he's so stupid right now. I didn't even notice.
I think my
It's only I swear it's only Dom that dies.
I think my
Like, I saw
score of this
Cole
game
like die once.
would be
Yeah.
higher if Dom was just
Oh,
invincible.
really?
Or just more
yeah.
I did have a thing with Dom. There's like a part where you have to turn the wheels, turn the cranks.
Yeah.
There was a part where Dom has to do it, and he just didn't do it. He just didn't
are you
do
talking
it.
about in the theater?
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
He's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And like, honestly, if we
I saw him like do a circle around it. Even like it was fucking.
Dude,
I thought the game soft locked.
I don't know.
Oh
if,
my god.
I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but yeah, in that moment, I literally, I hear like they finish talking, and Marcus is like, "Hey Dom, can you turn that wheel?" And I literally follow Dom, just walk into a wall and stop, and I stare at him for like a good few seconds until.
That's not the first time something like that has happened. There's like I don't remember exactly
the
at what
one with the light where you had to shine the light for him.
No, I didn't have any problem with that one. There's one part where there's like supposed to be a scripted sequence where someone opens a door using the robot thing.
Oh yeah,
But because
yeah.
the guy wasn't trailing with me, it didn't do it.
Huh.
So like, I was like, oh, I guess I didn't know this was what the sequence how it's supposed to play out. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe this isn't progression. May have to go back.
Yeah.
But then like, so I was just like, I think it was somewhere in the Phoenix estate or something. Because I was going through a lot of rooms, and it's just nothing was happening in any of the rooms. And then I saw that the guy just wasn't moving. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
And I kept doing the regroup thing, and then nothing happened. And just after a while, he became unstuck, and I don't know why.
I never interacted with that menu. I feel like
It never helped me. It never helped me
I
at
feel
all.
like this game would just be different in co-op.
Yeah.
Because like I'm assuming Dom would just get, or like whoever goes with you gets replaced with the co-op
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Oh, even when you did a split up?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that it would just have both players do the different
I
scenarios.
think in the situations where it's only two of you, like the theater, then yes, you do you go separately. But I think when it's the four and you split up, into
you are
pairs,
just choosing what you're doing for
Yeah,
that.
I think
Okay.
I never played co-op, so I actually couldn't tell you. But I think the way it is just the paired up. It just goes with the player one.
It's
just like
it's always going to be Phoenix. And,
Phoenix plus someone else. So yeah. Oh, did you know Ultimate Edition included added new things to the campaign? Like I think the Brumac fight wasn't in the original.
Oh,
Like the one with when you shoot the stupid.
is it just baiting it into the thing? Is it just like the cutscene?
I never got. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. I know you do that thing, or that is
You'd
a
have
thing.
to. Cause
Yeah. I think it is just baiting into it. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But I know that fight isn't there. I'm fairly sure. In Ultimate, or no, sorry,
In
original.
vanilla,
yeah. Oh.
You're done. You're done for
I'm
the day.
I'm done for the day. Going to the next one. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I like game.
Yeah, I think
Do
I
we want
like.
to go to
I
like
like
a
the-
specific level?
Oh, what's your favorite level? I think I think I like the underground one, or I guess maybe Act, because I like the look of the underground one, but I didn't like enjoy Act 3 that much. It's kind of a slog.
Act 3
personally.
was which one?
The go into factory, then you go underground.
I didn't like the factory or the underground very much. I really didn't like the underground at all.
Yeah, like playing it was kind of but I like just the way it looked.
I would say I liked 4 just because it's more of what I said I liked. Like you're above ground, and then like it's the stone architecture.
Yeah, I like the city parts.
Yeah,
of
the
game.
city. Every time we're in a city and it's like kind of daytime, I like.
I was dumb. Again, I don't know. It's like I just didn't pay attention. But like you can't, like the reason why they don't want to be out at night and all. There's a fucking little guys just
Little squid thingies.
yeah, just kill you. And
Yeah.
I didn't get that. And then like I was wondering why I kept fucking dying when I was trying to take cover in the
Bro,
spot.
really?
I figured it out later, and it was like, oh, okay. I think I like chapter 2 with the light stuff. It was like very minimal, but it's like, oh, okay, this is something different.
Yeah.
Like, nothing too complicated, but like I guess you got to be aware of a different thing now.
I just found it funny that Dom just kept dying to the krill. I just kept moving
it's
forward.
fucking annoying.
I was just like, all right, buddy.
No survival instincts.
I don't know. I like the game.
Yeah, no, it's a good game. I would say. I can see why it was like a very big thing in the late 2000s, early 2010s. You know,
Boom.
boomers.
Boomers.
Actually, I don't know if they call them boomers.
They are called boomers.
Yeah.
I see. That's like
You can tell
something.
because
In,
the guy would go
I
boomer.
think I said, oh, yeah.
yeah. Overall, good game. Oh, I wanted to bring this up, and because I think it would make sense to have a discussion in this thing with the active reloads. Like, so I would say the three of us like active reloads, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I guess generally there's like a kind of because this is very much a textbook definition of arbitrary.
Whoa, that kind of looked like the bridge. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, right?
Yeah,
Did it not?
yeah.
The bridge.
The bridge.
The bridge, you know the one.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I like it was like it like hit me like a fucking.
It's like the Akira scene. Get out! Or, I forgot how it goes.
Oh wait, I think I. Oh no, I don't do it here. Anyway.
What, you PewDiePie?
No, the bridge. No, don't worry about it. Also, the boom shot in this game,
Sucks, bro.
it's so much better in Gears of War 3. I swear, because that would have killed the
Yeah, it's like-
the thing.
No, 'cause I was
look
like-
at that. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm
Like
thinking,
I was treating it as like a fucking like just okay. This I don't need to aim at them. I don't need to hit them. I just need to aim generally where they're at. Nothing.
yeah. You know, you can headshot with a boom shot.
I did not know that.
It is funny.
I see. But I was going to talk about like because active reloads is by definition just arbitrary. It's just an arbitrary execution check, right? It's arbitrary execution.
Yeah, I guess like in the sense that
Like
this game doesn't need it.
It doesn't
right?
need to be there, right? Because people would argue it's like, oh, it gives you a bonus buff and like faster reloads, but why not just make reloads that fast and with the damage bonus in consideration?
I do wonder how much of the implementation of an active reload was due to multiplayer considerations. Like if it was because they wanted to add another level of skill, like because I can't imagine they're like, oh, you guys know what this campaign needs, active reload, right? Like I feel like that'd be kind of weird.
I do like active reload, not so much for the buff
Uh-huh.
aspect of it, but I do like being able to fuck up reloading.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it adds more pressure on the player.
And I think
Yeah.
ultimately that's what like those arbitrary skill checks do is like, oh yeah, this thing is easy, like typically, but now just doing it in like the heat of the moment or
Yeah, like I do I like when guns in games have to be like maintained or like with certain aspects of the
You
gun.
have to give thought.
yeah,
and
aren't
attention.
like
Yeah.
there's like a gun jamming or like malfunctioning is not something that's like typically presented
Yeah.
in video games
No,
or like mainstream video games, and that's kind of what's happening.
yeah, I guess like you're trying to do it quickly, but you fuck up.
Yeah.
And then you're just yeah.
You're sitting duck.
You're just causing a jam, which causes you to have to reload for longer.
Yeah. And I guess I was gonna say like, man, these guns are just jamming like all the time, but I guess it's
No,
just,
but it is just you fucking up.
yeah, it's because I guess because you could just do it normally and not go and just like take your
Yeah.
time with it.
It's like
But
the equivalent
it just
of
yeah.
just like dropping a magazine and go, fuck. It's like, yes.
I
Trying
would
to do
have
too fast.
liked some more variation in the animations for that.
Yeah.
oh, it's just,
like different for per gun.
Yeah, or just
It's like instead of like you got a jam or you got like a double feed or you got like
yeah, just something
or like
to,
you got like a click.
something to just add some variety to it, especially since it's something you're going to be seeing so often.
Right.
Look, like that. Those two people are not the same species.
I do like how like
Whoa.
Oh,
The fuck are you?
fuck! I meant the build.
Are you trying to like?
no, cut this. The early part stays in. Cut this.
Oh, jeez.
No, no, you know what I meant.
No, I don't know. What
I
you
don't
mean.
know, brother. It's,
No.
how much
So-
of a human would one of them be? Like just, and which one?
Obviously the Hispanic man.
So I was saying, like, I do like how COD handles it with like sleight of
Arnold's
hand
Hispanic, by the way. It's called that.
for your audio listeners.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got a sombrero on right now. God, that was racist. That was racist. I am the Mexican of Asia, so it's fine.
So like, I like,
Kenji, get us out of here.
I
What
like
do you-
how
what-
COD
what-
like kind of conveys a similar concept with sleight of hand that
wait, which one does?
like COD in general,
Oh,
like
COD,
with sleight
yeah.
of hand,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
perk,
yeah,
which allows you to reload faster.
Uh-huh.
That at least the Modern Warfare, like the recent Modern Warfare games, the animations would actually be a different style of reload rather than just the animation
Oh.
sped up.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like there's like normal one is just like you actually do just take out the mag, put it back, and grab a new one, right?
Yeah.
And then the other ones are you're doing like what is
Like an emergency reload.
yeah, just like you just throw the mag.
Because like in this game, it's just like, is it just a reload animation faster versus the normal one?
I think it's just
I
straight up
think-
split up.
Yeah, because it feels.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me, and I was like, oh, this feels like not as rewarding as it could be.
I
Yeah, I
generally
guess.
like how I feel. I like the little
The
sound
noise?
effects. Yeah, the sound
The
effects.
sound effects fine. It's just like visually, it didn't feel.
It could have been more
I
interesting.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess what you mean. I think I liked it mechanically, just how it felt like in the moment.
That door thing.
Huh?
I didn't notice it. I was watching Digital Foundry just to see like any sort of technical insight
Uh huh.
on the game. They pointed out, it was like, hey, does that door animation look weird? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh,
He's way too close, like 90% of the time in the game.
Oh.
That like it looks like it looks like if someone was trying to aggressively stub their toe.
did you also know that you don't have to like run up and hit the prompt? You could just like roadie run to it.
Yes,
Okay.
I did not know that.
I figured you wouldn't. Anyway.
I barely.
I
roadie
did
run.
like that. I was hoping that he would just like kind of shoulder check
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing instead, but
Could've
yeah,
been.
it's fine.
Could have been that. Oh, you know what? This was weird. Why did they have like? Why do you have to
This
tap
pulley system thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's everything.
or
It's
just like anything you have to do that? Like, why do you
Instead
have
of
to
hold,
tap?
yeah.
I just feel like you could have.
that one is like just a thing you could change. But I was going to mention everything in this world is based on this wheel.
Okay. 'cause it's
Yeah,
a gear.
and oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
You didn't see all the gear architecture
I will
and
say-
cog imagery in the like the levels.
Do you know why they're called gears?
no, actually, no. I know they're called gears.
They're called the
The people.
organization
Oh,
is the cogs. The cog. It's a
oh,
cog. It's a
oh.
coalition of something. I don't actually know. I feel like I do at one point, but anyway.
It's like gun,
I don't know. What?
like from Sonic, the organization called Gun.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think more than anything, even if I'm saying like, even if this was the worst gameplay ever, I like the aesthetic, and I like even the name, like Gears, like they're Gears, part of the cog like coalition.
Yeah, they're doing
Like
something.
it's
Yeah.
cool as fuck. It's just cool. This is just a cool game.
you're a cool game.
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about this game.
Yeah, I mean, like I kind of knew this was gonna be, not a very in-depth discussion. I think we tried as much as possible.
We still got
but,
like over an hour.
yeah.
It's a shorter episode.
I'm okay with it being a completely shorter episode. I just wanted to play this game, and I just wanted to like have you guys play because this is like one of my favorite game series of all time, and I love it, and I love you all.
I would be interested in playing one of the later ones just to see how
Oh, don't worry.
if it's like less clunky than this, because I feel like a refined version of this would be very satisfying.
Gears of War 3 is definitely less clunky. But yeah,
Especially if they can make that chainsaw like actually good.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know how much I like, as I think I like. I think I like overall like the gunplay, but it kind of feels. I don't know. Shooting just kind of feels like it doesn't really have that much impact.
Yeah.
At least with the Lancer, that was like the gun I used the most.
The shotgun tends to be okay because that tends to like one or two tap.
Yeah,
most
I like
things.
the shotgun was satisfying, but the Lancer just felt like
Same thing with the
like a
sniper.
noodle.
Sniper just like destroys most of the pretty much all the normal enemies.
I'm not talking about damage. Just talk about how like feels to like shoot.
Oh no, I say like the reason I point those two is like I do like the ragdoll
Oh yeah,
because they are one tap and they just insta go to ragdoll. I do like how that feels.
Just Lancer. Just I feel I'm putting like half the mag and it's like still going. Maybe it shows shows I'm bad and it's just like I miss the fucking buff a lot of the times.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just didn't use the Lancer a lot, but I know what you mean. It's like it feels like you're shooting pellets from the Lancer sometimes.
Maybe if there's like more blood splatter or something from the enemy, I don't know.
That doesn't really.
Yeah, I guess
From what I remember, that doesn't really get better. Like at least for the Lancer.
Yeah,
Just use the other weapons.
Like I guess in the context now, like you're saying, like this is like I don't know. I thought when going into this, I thought for some reason this was like a loadout game, but like you say, power weapons. Like it's just this era of shooter where you have to like find the weapons scattered across the map. So I guess it makes sense for the basic weapon to just kind of be
Is that how it is, Angel? Like,
is that how it is? Because that's
for
what
the
I
Lancer, like the Gnasher is like your number one weapon to use.
Mm-hmm.
no, but like, is it a loadout that you're making in multiplayer, or like how's that work?
No, you have the Lancer and you have a Gnasher.
So you
And
start
you have
off
the
with a
bolt
set,
and you have the pistol. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and then the power weapons are just scattered throughout.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like weapon pickups.
Yeah, just the Lancer. Do the other enemies use the Lancer? Or do they use the 5-shot thing?
I think so. At least in Gears of War 3, you have the choice of when you spawn in. It's like you just choose whether or not you want the hammer burst or the Lancer.
I see.
Or in Gears of War 3, you also get a retro Lancer choice. It's just you could choose like which you spawn with, but you always get like rifle plus shotgun.
Oh, that one you tap the head and the machine gunner.
I think it's just when you're from a lower angle because he's pretty well above
Oh
him.
yeah, I am above.
Anyways,
But yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is in here. I played this game when I was in middle school, so I don't actually remember. I do like you do get a Lancer or like some rifle, either Hammerburst Lancer / Retro Lancer in Gears 3, and then you get a shotgun. You get the Gnasher, and that's like that's what you spawn with, and then you got to pick up the sniper rifle. You got to pick up everything else, torque bow, boom shot, whatever. Frag grenades too is also you have to pick up. And kind of like the point of the multiplayer match is just like control those areas. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like I guess like Halo.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I guess closer to Halo rather than closer to a COD 4.
Yeah. My back hurts.
We'll just get another one.
My games.
Oh, also small thing. How do you guys like your health indicator in this game?
I like
It's
it.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I in this game in particular, it's not as like
I was gonna say just some points. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like I'm low on health, but I can see it. But it just
it becomes more like prominent in later installments.
gotcha.
Like I kind of it's a little faint here in comparison.
Yeah, no, because I was watching that clip. It's like, oh yeah, that's very
It gets like
apparent.
really
you're-
red. Yeah,
But I don't know. I guess
and it's like bigger. You know,
I think I just prefer the red around
Coming
the screen.
in?
Yeah.
I kind of like that it starts to obscure your view because it's like, oh shit, I can't really fight
there's
back.
blood
I
in my
have to,
eyes.
I have to like back off.
Yeah,
Which is like the point of a cover shooter, I guess, right?
I guess and you know what? I guess it makes sense because in first person shooters you get like the blood splatters on your screen to like you're.
Does that make sense? You just wouldn't be able to see on that.
Well,
eye.
no, I'm just saying like you know, game design wise. Oh, you're getting hurt, so you're gonna.
no, it's my back. It's not here. It's
Yeah,
my,
yeah, I know. You're getting hurt, and it's like, oh, okay, just gonna. Obviously, if you're getting shot, you're gonna probably not gonna be able to shoot back better or whatever. And I guess it's like this version of that, since there's no really. That would make sense in the context of a third-person shooter. I think we should wrap
so wait,
up.
what happened?
Why did you do that?
What happened? What I did?
What?
Oh,
You-
because I wasn't getting the prompt to push the car.
Oh, okay. It just bugged or something.
I don't know. Like I genuinely
Because
have no
you had
idea.
it earlier.
Oh, I guess I didn't see it.
I had another bug. It was like
But and I think what I did. Sorry, but I did look up again, and I think maybe it's what got me to kill myself or whatever. Some people were getting bugs on this part in particular.
Oh, okay.
To the point where I watched the YouTube video and the guy also did not get the prompt, and then see, I didn't get it then.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'm confused. Anyway, and then he just like restarted a couple times. So it's like I don't know. I guess it's just-
that was fine for me. Like the one bug I got was like it was a fight. I ended the fight.
I think what's happening here. I don't know.
Is it because Dom's in cover?
I don't think so because it wasn't covered earlier. Like when Angela
Actually,
tried.
I don't know. I might be holding the stick forward, and then that's like
Oh, that fucks it up.
maybe because I'm getting the prompt to go like to turn the cover, right? So like maybe that's the only thing I can think of. I think this is me. I'm literally on YouTube. Like, what's going on?
One thing that I found kind of confusing or like frustrating with the controls is the way the roadie running works. Was that so if you hold forward and then you hold A, you run.
Yeah,
But
you could
then-
also just hold A.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, and then, I discovered I steer better if I just hold A,
Yeah.
and okay, that's cool. But then it leads to this problem where when you run out of run,
Oh,
you
yeah.
just stop dead in your
Yes,
tracks. And I'm
yes.
just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And that was a bit frustrating.
Anyway, I listen. Let's
wrap.
I'm still getting.
I was gonna say it's like the only issue I had was like there was a boomer that was supposed to break a wall and it just never spawned and
Oh.
I had to reset.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm
What the
just
fuck is happening in your game?
the car.
All right, I guess.
Do we want to just skip to just talk about Rams fight?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, sure,
I'll
yeah.
talk about the Ram. Yeah, we should. I do want to talk about the Ram fight. Oh, nice. That was like perfect.
Yeah, maybe a little bit forward.
Yeah, like skip ahead a bit. Yeah, and it's like wow.
So, anyways, I guess you'll see what I do later. But I guess so. Yeah, I remember doing this fight back then with a torque bow. At this point, I did not have a torque bow. I didn't realize I guess I forgot that there was a torque bow before, or whatever. So yeah, I do die a couple times because I was like I don't know.
This took me a while.
Yeah, Kenji, how did you do it?
I kind of brute forced it.
Yeah.
So what I thought was happening, because I saw that cutscene, they point the spotlight
Yeah,
at him. And I was like, okay, and then they have like the flying things.
yeah, yeah,
going.
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so me shooting the flying things, I guess, gives them time to use the spotlight on him.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. Well, you're supposed to do, or that's what I thought was happening.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
sometimes me shooting that, and shortly after the spotlight would go, yeah, it would get the thing off of him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I wasn't really doing damage to him, I guess.
It doesn't. There's no visual indication.
Yeah, because like
yeah,
there's a lot of times where it's just like, okay, this feels like it's taking a long time, and so it took me like several times, like maybe like 5 or 6 times.
yeah,
And then like my last one, I exhausted all of my ammo for every single gun and my grenades,
yep.
and this guy just wasn't dying. And to be clear, I am shooting him only when the krill is off of him.
Gotcha.
Like I know that you're not supposed to shoot him when he's krilled.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But I was just like, I don't think it's supposed to be like this because there's no ammo in the arena. And so I noticed that there was a turret behind him.
Yeah.
So I just kind of beamline to it, and by sheer luck, I did not die, because I noticed that sometimes if you're far away enough from him, the krill does try to get you.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got so lucky that time, but I did.
I think I at one point I do try to go get the turret.
Because the turret, I don't know, like if
But
it
I
always
died.
one
I still
shots,
died.
but like when I
Oh, I did
like when
die,
I
yeah.
touched a turret, you just melted.
Right.
Like it just went to the cutscene.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, Angela told me how to do this fight.
It's just I was just like I don't actually know even now what gets the krill away from him, other than because like the explosion does. So I'm like, it's damage, right? So if you just do enough damage, at some point the krill shield
Well,
goes away and you could just.
That didn't work for me
Rather
because I had nothing. At the
I
end
mean,
of it.
technically it did. I don't know if the turret actually just kills him, or if you actually just like whittled
I
him
just
down.
was one shot
Yeah,
away.
like you were actually one shot. Like if you took out your pistol and shot him, I think you would have done it.
Yeah, like, well, I exhausted it at that point.
Oh, even the
I
pistol.
literally,
Oh,
literally had
everything,
nothing. That's
everything.
why I was
Oh.
just like
Yeah.
beamlined it.
Yeah, I guess the context of the fight is like, oh yeah, the Cole and Barrett are just providing support.
That was dumb. That of how they got left behind. By the way, it really was right. Like,
Yeah,
it was
they
just like,
just-
guys, come on, and then Cole's
just-
like, wait.
You gotta keep. I guess it would make more sense if like they're pinned down, but they were like very actively just shooting
Yeah.
the other guys.
I mean, Barrett does say like he's like, God damn it, we suck. Anyway, I think I find the torque bow after the run. I try to go for the turret. I don't know if this is the run.
So you said that was just something you remember when you're
Yeah, I
when you
just
first played
remember
this?
like I remember torque bow and then sniper. Or at the very least, I remember not like just pelting him with the lancer, you know.
There was
So I
like
was like, I don't know where I got the torque bow from.
so yeah, like during my last attempt, I had him in a similar spot like that,
Yeah,
where he was on the opposite side of the cover I was in,
yeah,
but just at an angle that he couldn't hit me.
uh-huh.
So I was just like blind firing.
So if you saw he doesn't. I don't. Well, he did have the krill there, but I was shooting him with the turret, and he was still alive. So I don't think it just. I think it does do damage, but I think you were genuinely one hit away with anything. But it was like you were empty anyway. So
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. There's like that. So that was like a bit like I don't know about frustrating for that moment, but it was very strange.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess like the framing of the fight was like, oh, just wait for it would be just wait for the guys to get him off, and then
yeah,
And he's satisfied, so he leaves.
and he's satisfied
they shine the UV lights to
to kill the krill.
And
it
then
does kind of make it seem like that's what the fight would be.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I don't know.
I guess
And then I tried thinking like, oh, maybe it's like the lights in the environment. Like when he walks over them, he gets unkrilled.
Oh.
And I was like trying to find all these ways to unkrill him.
Yeah.
Also, just like a slight aside, but I like the idea of light turrets in this world. They're just like, oh, they're,
UV turrets.
yeah.
That idea would definitely go hard in like a vampire thing too.
Yeah. I didn't like the section that like the prominent section with it with the car,
Yeah.
the junk or whatever. I think it was like, it was so annoying to just like, oh, stop, shine the lights.
I didn't understand. I had like a dirt moment.
Yeah.
During at the beginning of that section, because I didn't understand you had to shoot the light. I just thought being in that mode and you pointing it was the light thing. So I was just like, why isn't this working? I was like, oh, I didn't know. I was playing Alan Wake now, and I had to shoot the light.
What is Alan Wake?
Because it's like you gotta magnify it or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the guy just kept calling it a turret, so I was like, oh, shoot. Well, let me shoot the turret. Anyway, I still don't think I do this one. It's like I tried a couple times, but yeah, like once you get a good run, it's like literally he dies in a few hits. At least on normal. I guess we all played on normal.
At least I think I did.
I don't know unless you
get this pretty fast. I don't know.
Unless you also get the achievement.
It might just give it to you if you do it on a higher.
Yeah, like you just give it to you, like so. But I will say I didn't see the normal achievement pop up,
Bro.
I did see the
Like I hit
casual achievement.
Can I fact check him? Yeah, he's still signed in on this.
yeah.
Like, we can fact check him in real time.
Let's see it. Oh God, how do you
do that?
Oh wait,
this?
no, left.
Oh, complete all X on normal.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
You
see?
did.
You did.
Okay.
I'm not a fraud. I'm not a
Okay.
fraud coward, bro.
Yeah, it was
I'm just that much more of a gifted gamer than both of you.
That good.
It was kind of fast, like the good run.
Yeah.
To be fair, like this method does just kill him, like pretty quickly.
And there's nothing really to communicate that's like really the best thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the way they frame the fight. It's like, oh, I guess you just wait for them to unkrill him.
Unkrill.
But I didn't notice that they did it even like during the fight.
Ram.
Yeah.
Random access. I think his name is spelled with 2 A's.
Random acquired access memory.
I would have liked this fight if it just was the KI version of Ram and you just did a fighting game.
He gets a health bar and you get a health bar.
Yeah.
It turns into what is that one Street Fighter thing with Asura's Wrath?
Oh
I
yeah.
was gonna say like it turns into the end of MGS4 or Death
Oh wait, I
Stranding.
think I kill him with a pistol. Oh no, wait, I think I do. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
You did it.
Pew 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 pew.
Okay, so it does just go to that cutscene. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because when I shot with the turret, because it just instantly went to the cutscene, I thought it was like hard scripted.
Oh.
That when you shoot it with turret, it just kills it.
Oh okay, yeah.
Why didn't
I guess that isn't the angle he was facing then. Yeah, because he's facing the opposite.
Why
of
didn't
the,
Sergeant Kim just do that?
Why didn't they crash the
you're
helicopter onto him?
Because he would have survived.
Would he?
I don't know. He looks like a beefy dude.
Could the krill the helicopter before
I don't know.
the weight goes on it?
Anyway, this is the weapon
Also, when I first saw that, I
that
thought
totally works.
I thought this like failed because like I thought they were expecting to go through like
I actually kind of same. Yeah, I remember having that thought. It was like,
Was it falling off of the tracks part of the plan?
you know what? I don't know.
'Cause it works.
It looks like it is because it has like spins.
Yeah, because like it didn't affect the aim of the thing, but at the same time, Marcus, the only reason he knew they were about to run out of track is because he looked.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't understand if that like, oh, did something go wrong or was
a lot of things went wrong.
no, but
in
like this
past
specific
game.
moment, like why is Marcus so worried about the end of the track? Like, because he would have known.
He should have known. You're right. If that was part of the plan.
They don't tell him these things.
That is also true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because it does look like
It also is a
was
torpedo and
intent.
not a. So I guess it must have.
So why was he so surprised?
Yeah, that's like I didn't.
Anya didn't tell him. It's like, oh, by the way, Marcus, there's gonna be out of track soon.
No, Hoffman's a pretty bad. By the way, the COG people, I guess, like maybe not necessarily spoiler, but like they're just not that good.
Like morally or competently?
Maybe both.
Oh,
I mean, they tell you in the beginning. To be fair, the locust came, and then their solution was to nuke themselves.
huh?
They like, the Hammer of Dawn.
Yeah.
That's like a miniaturized version of what they did to their cities,
Oh,
with people in it. By the way,
what was their plan?
to kill the locust.
It didn't work.
Yeah,
But maybe it worked this time.
but maybe it worked this time.
Just ignore that we're on Gears. The next one's the 6th main one.
I guess, yeah. If there is like after emergency, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I like the Hammer of Dawn as a concept of just, oh yeah, there's a big fuck you satellite in the sky.
Yeah.
We have this essentially the auxiliary weapon to point it.
We need more of those.
We need more of those. They had a whole lot, and they glassed their own planet, like, and to kill an enemy that is still very much alive. So that's Gears.
I was saying in the beginning, I remember talking in a call, and I was saying
Put us
where
back to
because this is just another consequence of the writing at the time. But I was like, it felt just kind of strange. Just like, oh, I start in the middle of prison, just and like kind of everyone just knowing this character.
Did you have a problem with that, Kenji?
No.
About starting in
Not a problem. I guess I'm just used to modern games just having like an hour to 2
Exposition?
hours
I
of
just
exposition.
assumed, like when I saw that, I just assumed, okay, they're gonna fill me in as the game
yeah.
goes on, and they
Yeah,
pretty much did, kind of.
Kind of.
It was just like it was one state. It was the way Kim act or not Kim, the other guy acts to you. It was
Hoffman.
Like, Hoffman's
Yeah.
like, oh, you traitor or whatever. Or I think that was Kim. I don't remember. And it's like he's a
Well, Kim mentions the trial.
the trial.
Yeah, so
And it was like that's a sham, sir, or whatever. It was like okay.
you'll get more context later.
Well, all the more importantly, it lets us know how tough that Marcus is, because he's a prisoner.
Because he's a prisoner.
He's a war prisoner, but not a prisoner of war.
And
Yeah.
everyone got pardoned.
Because they need bodies.
That's how desperate the situation is.
Yeah. My back hurts.
My back's starting to hurt too.
Kenji, you need
Let's
more
move
couches.
on.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
how they. That's impressive how they designed these couches to be like the worst angle possible.
Yeah. I need a clip to put in the beginning.
Do you want to do like a crazy pose?
What?
What?
That's great for our audio listeners.
Don't put the one.
No,
I know what you're thinking.
that's the
No!
one. That's the one.
No, it makes me look
You
insanely
don't
bad.
you don't want me to put the part where you racially profiled someone in the
No,
beginning clip.
please.
That wasn't even the right term. What you did was even worse.
You
You
dehumanized.
implied one of the two men on the screen was not human. We know why. Anyway,
Yeah.
oh fuck, we have the wheel.
At the
I
wheel.
completely forgot.
What's your y'all's picks?
Well, we're gonna put it on a wheel,
Okay,
Ariel.
put it on-
We don't talk about what we do. We just put the
What the fuck was that?
Ariel's phone.
Okay, it's not. Is this one right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
oh,
Oh, we
God.
got it
did
right the
it.
first time.
We got it. We got it.
Okay, so you know what? We never really had any like ending discussion for Gears.
Final thoughts
good.
on Gears.
Good game.
I like it. It's like 10 out of 10. Don't at me.
It's not exceptionally good or bad. It's pretty middle of the road. But
So
I
two-
still like a good experience.
So 2006.
Yeah.
This is the most 2006 game
Oh,
I've
yeah,
played in my life.
definitely.
All right, cool. So we're done with that. Okay, so we gotta decide. We gotta spin the wheel, and because this is like a refresh, woo! Everybody gets a
Totally,
game.
everyone is keeping up with our release cycle.
Yes.
Yes.
So surprise, Ariel put Binding of Isaac.
Repentance.
I put Prey, and Kenji put No More Heroes, and we will now spin the wheel.
Get ready to make deals with the devil, Angelo.
Pray.
How the fuck?
Kenji,
The
you're
third in a row.
Rigged.
you're actually rigging.
You saw me set it up. You saw me set it up. You saw me set it up.
We did Ninja
Swear to
Gaiden
fuck.
We did
first, and then we did MGS first. So now
you
we're
saw me
doing
do it. You saw me
No
put
More
weight them all the
Heroes.
same. You
Just
saw,
in case my ass, you planned it
you
on being first.
saw me. You saw
Well, no,
me.
good that didn't get land on Prey because I think Kenji would have legitimately had a hard time beating that in
Prey?
Like, Prey, yeah.
Not Binding of Isaac, I would have had a hard time.
Prey's not that hard, or Prey's not that long.
Oh, did you say 20 hours?
It's like, I think it says 11.
Oh, you for some reason you thought
Is it 20? I don't know.
you were saying 20 earlier.
Was
Never
I?
mind. I thought you were. I don't know.
Maybe it's close to 20. I don't know. I think it's not that long. I think it's just
Also, Binding of Isaac is not that hard, Kenji. Just get busted items and win.
That's not my
Maybe it
decision.
is 20 hours. I don't remember. Anyway, No More Heroes. So is there anything we need to know?
Not really. Just like the PC
Let's full
version.
screen us.
Just just like the whatever, like the PC version, or if you want to get.
Is it on Game Pass?
That
I
doesn't.
don't think so.
Alright,
It'll just have to be from the Steam.
I'll just steal your copy.
What?
If you
What
want
do
to
you
get
need?
if you want to get
Oh my
funky, you could emulate it and play with an actual
What?
Wiimote.
I would never emulate.
That would be, or just
That'd be
stealing, or just find a Wii copy. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I do
will
have a
use
Wii.
my
It's
Wii.
somewhere.
Control wise, I think that's the preferred way to play it, but whatever. I think technically there's a way to mod it back in on this version, the Wii controls. Yeah, it's not a particularly long or hard game. Just like the normal difficulty. Like I don't even think it lets you pick hard until like New Game Plus.
Yeah, I will play on normal.
It's okay. Kenji put on a fucking chore simulator on the wheel. That's crazy.
Not like you're collecting basement item game.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
just called what I'm forced to do every weekend.
Oh, you're playing Binding of Isaac every weekend. You're going to
Like it even has the parents yelling at you.
yeah. You're going to like hell every week, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we're done. Kenji's rigged the wheel yet again.
Okay. Like I've got like. all right. Next reset. I'm gonna have one of you two spin because you saw me set this up.
First he steals my gotcha luck, then he steals my fucking wheel luck.
So, yeah, we'll be playing No More Heroes. That will be episode 9. And we'll see you. Just bye.